to Korea, Professor Chen. You look very, very happy. Have you had a good time so far? I understand that this is your first visit to Korea, and you are here at Seoul National University on the invitation of Graduate School of Engineering Practice.
Yes, it is my first visit to Korea. Feel quite excited. It's an excellent opportunity for me to have a better understanding of the culture, the education system in Korea, and also improve the collaboration between XJTLU, IBSS Business School, and Korean universities. At XJTLU Business School, we hosted a summer boot camp with many students from a graduate school of engineering from Seoul National University. The events went on very well. It was a big success, and both sides are enjoying working together. I'm also hoping I can take this opportunity of my visit to consolidate this kind of collaboration in the future to make it long-term.
What are the challenges of being the new dean at Suzhou International Business School?
Well, I've been on the job for how many? For 8 months. I'm very much enjoying the role here. At XJTLU and International Business School Suzhou. My biggest challenge is to manage a very much multinational team. When I say a multinational team, is that it is not only the staff are coming from all over the world. Even I work in the UK, we also have an international community, staff also coming from all over the world. Well, the main challenge is those staff from all over the world working at XJTLU or IBSS. They are really international in that they keep their own cultures. So if when I work in the university in the UK, it's pretty much the whole system, the whole culture is pretty much predominated by the UK or British culture. In China, if you work in a typical local Chinese university, it's also being predominated by the Chinese culture, Chinese way of doing things. But XJTLU and IBSS is very, very different. Everyone holds their own principle, hold their own culture. They have a different understanding, different perceptions of doing things. It's no a single culture can be predominant on everything. So the challenge is working in such a diversified staff team and make them realize the importance of create synergy and have a unified objective. Everyone making effort in their own way to reach the same goal. That's probably the biggest challenge I face. And also the second challenge, I would say, the university is very young and a lot of opportunities. How to grasp the opportunities and also consolidate this rapid growth is also another challenge. In China, everything moving very, very fast. It's kind of China speed. So that means we have to improve our education provision, our products almost constantly to keep up the speed of the development. That's probably other biggest challenge I face.
How will your experience and knowledge of education systems in both the West and East help you in your new role?
XJTLU or IBSS is a very typical joint venture between UK and China. It keeps the best part or best features of the UK quality control system. And we deliver a UK degree, undergraduate, postgraduate level, and also PhD. It means we have to follow all the very strict QA standard as a typical British university. And the other side, we also keep the best feature of Chinese education system. We also deliver a Chinese degree, which is a dual degree modules or programs. We also keep the good practice set by the Chinese government and the Chinese university. So we're sort of a pretty much independent entity, but we managed to capture the good features of both British and Chinese education system. From that perspective, I think I have a clear advantage. I've been working in the UK, the higher education sector, for almost 30 years, and also my first degree, my primary education was in China. I also have a collaborative experience with Chinese universities, Chinese government authorities, and also companies in China to do research collaboration. I feel that gave me a lot of confidence for doing this job.
Are there differences between UK and Chinese students in the way how they learn and think?
Difference is quite striking. The way of learning is very positive, which means they are very actively interact with the professors and lecturers during the class, during the tutorial, and outside the teaching hour. In most of the Chinese students, they sort of use a more conservative way to study. That means they do not normally ask questions. The interaction between the student and the staff is not much. That's the main difference between the UK, British and Chinese students.
How do you mix the competing pressures of your managerial positions with academic research and writing?
Well, there's no secret. I have to work very hard. I have to sacrifice a lot of weekends, sacrifice a lot of holidays. So my typical diary is from Monday to Thursday, I sort of concentrate on the main managerial role. I try to leave Friday, Saturday, and Sunday free and focus on my research.
How important is it for academia to work with the governments and business in terms of research and creating solutions to the real world problems?
Well, it is important because for the future trend of the business school, I do believe we should have or create an impact on the society and an impact on the business communities. So the relationship and also the business engagement with the government, with the local business or international business communities are very, very important. We got to disseminate the knowledge in a very proactive ways to improve the innovation, to improve technology transfer. Also, we try to make a big contribution as the business school to the global prosperities. We need to make ourselves known. We need to make our education profile useful to resolve the real world problems. It could be some real world business problems. It could be some real world governance problems. That is very, very important. I think that's also the future of the business school. So be able to do that, as I said, the active relationship, a positive relationship with the government are really, really important.
How do you see business and the economy in China developing over the next 30 years?
China has experienced a very fast development for the last, say, 20 years, 30 years, and particularly in the last 10 years. It has overtaken a lot of countries in terms of the GDP, the total amount of GDP. For such a rapid development, will also have some side effects. It means at the cost of sustainability development. There's three things I think that China should pay more attention on that. Although I'm not, working for the government, as purely from academic viewpoint, I would say how to consolidate this rapid development to make it more solid, how to materialize a lot of initiatives of the future economic development, very much important. And secondly, how to best protect the environment, sustainable development, how to contribute a green world that is crucial for everyone. It's not only the GDP, it's the living standards, it's looking after the whole societies. Third important thing, I would say, is to make this industrial innovation more localized. China has attracted a lot of foreign investment, has attracted a lot of technologists from everywhere, from most of the world. How to localize this innovation, these new technologies to serve the Chinese local community, to reduce the inter-regional or inter-provincial imbalance of development. That is a big challenge. And also not only introduce advanced technology, China needs to use that for the industrial upgrade, to improve their own ability and for the technology innovation. That's three things I would say maybe very important tasks for China to realize in the next 10 years.
Thank you very much for being with us, Voices Oxford. I hope you will enjoy the rest of your stay in Korea and come again.
Thank you very much. My privilege and my pleasure to do this.